Welcome back everyone in this full stack series. After the creation of our listing and deletion page, now we are going to work on our add edit pages. For add edit pages, we need to add a component. Let's write the command of add edit component. ng generate component and then name. For generate, we are going to write G, and for component, we are going to write C. So ng G C add edit customer. This is a name, you can give anything. And then we can also add module in it. As we just created this module, so there is nothing in this module. First of all, we are created route. So let's add routes in our module file. Add route is simple, but for edit I'm going to add id parameter, cause by passing id we will edit our customer, but in both the cases we will call a single module, which is add edit. Now in this component we need to add reactive form first of all, which will represent our data. So now let's create our form by using form builder. So for now this is our form which we need to bind with our DB. Now I'm going to write HTML for this form. Now after creating the HTML form, I need to bind our component form with this HTML form. So I'm going to copy the form name from TS file and going to bind it form tag. By using form control name also we need to bind its properties. To check that our TS and HTML form is bind or not, I'm going to give default values. As our form is showing default values, so our reactive form is working correct till now. Next we need to write the functionality of the submit button so that when we press submit button it save our values or our form. For that we need to write save function on our submit button. Now in this save data, first of all we check either our form is valid or not. Now we will call our server by using HTTP client, as we have already done in our previous lecture for listing and delete function. Also we need base URL, which we will copy from the previous component. Now by using these, let's call save function. As we want to save our data in database, so we will use post call here. Exactly like before, with the base URL we will pass complete URL of save function, and then save this form in database. After subscribe, we are just going to redirect it on the listing page. For redirect, I need to include activated route, so let's inject it. And route also. As we have our listing page in our home controller, so we just need to pass slash to navigate on home controller. Now we need to perform our edit case. In edit case, we need to check in our route we have ID or not. For that, we need to use activated route. So if we have ID or param in our route, then it's edit case. Otherwise, it will be a add case. Okay, now in this case, when we have RD not equal to null or not equal to empty, then we will call edit case. As we haven't written any added customer function, so first of all, let's write that function and then call in this if condition. In this added customer function, we need to call our get by ID function from controller so that we can edit the customer on the basis of this given ID. Okay, after subscription, if we get success response from the server, then we need to save the result in data, and then we need to patch value by using this data. Patch basically used to update or edit our values. After added customer part, now we need to include the routes in our HTML file of home controller so that our add edit button will be clickable or workable. So let's add routes for add button and edit button in our home controller, for which we will use anchor tag. Now let's run our application and test it. If we click on add button, it just go to the add page, and if we click on the edit button, it will redirect to our added customer page. So this is it. This series of full stack development is completed. Now we have shared with you database, a C sharp code, and then now front end code. Hope you understand this entire flow. If you have any confusion, you can ask in comments. Thank you.